Hello everybody. Haven't been made a video in quite a while. I know I promised to make some videos that I needed to make, but whatever happens, you don't control certain things, because when you put the universe in control, things get a little different. What I'm gonna talk to you today, it's very important, and I want you to take time, find yourself on a comfortable spot. You're gonna be sitting here for 1 hour, so you can understand things. And after this 1 hour, I want you to take time off, and the time off is gonna be for you internally, inside of you, a time from yourself to yourself, so you can figure it out why you're suffering, why the things that happens in you as awakened soul, they happened into it. This video is gonna be titled Be Your Truth, and what happens when you become your truth. What I mean, become your truth. Before you, I will begin from the beginning. You become awakened somehow. There is this person comes into you, and they waken up your soul, they waken up your energetic body, they can waken up your physical body, they can waken up your emotional body, but they waken it up so you can feel complete with them. Okay? And most of those people, when they complete you, you feel this love inside of you that becomes awakened, rising. And what I found out with most of the people I've been talking to is that the most of the cases, that people, this person doesn't want to have nothing to do with you, and the other person suffers so much. And there is a powers, that things that you need to do in order you to go through it, go through these pains, and go and do things. What is those things they have to do? It's first of all, it's a personal development. You work on you, you change, you find out you are an awakened person now, and you start gathering information of what's happening to you, what's the things that happens to you. Okay, you haven't found the answer why. You question it, but you haven't found the answer. And I will give you the answer on this right now. The answer of the why, it's you to become real person. So over the time, though, you getting this information, you put it into you, but just information. Most of you get information and they never perform, they never put into an action. So people I've been talking to, I told them, hey, don't chase this person anymore. Stop. That person doesn't want to have nothing to do with you right now. If they're a real person, if there is a real love, if there is something, they will come to you. Stop chasing, focus on you, work on yourself. Okay? Because if you're a real person, you will back up what you know with actions. And what I'm talking about actions specifically, when you as an awakened person, I'm talking about you bring a 5D knowledge, understand its magical appearance, and you create actions of performance into a three-dimensional physical world. What does that mean to you? A person who is awakened within the soul, within the twin flames, specifically of soul, twin souls. We're talking about the divine partnerships. Okay, We're talking about that you're getting these 5D communications, and then you go to the 4D, and all of a sudden there is nothing on the 3D. There is no action. Well, everything stays above. Everything stays above. There's no practice here. And what I'm saying is this, is that if God wants to create the earth as in its heaven, you have to perform here. You have to be a real you to perform and do something on earth. And I will give you an example of my personal experience, so you can understand there is a differences between stuck within the 5D with someone and be a real and the physical on it. Because it's important for a lot of the people that they follow me, a lot of the people they ask me all those questions. For a lot of the people who understand, I understand this process and I help them to navigate through this process. And it's very important for you to understand what I'm trying to tell you. Because it is for you to stop suffering. A lot of the people, they suffer because simply they hold on. And what do they hold on to it? They hold on to a person in the 5D, and that person doesn't want to have nothing to do with them on either 4D or 3D. And here it is, there is a blockage of the flow of the heaven to goes to the earth. And you suffer, you are in pain. So, the person who wake me up, okay, she's from San Salvador. Most of you know the story. She got pregnant. She got the baby. Never show up, never called. She was contacted through the third party, so she can have my phone number. That person never actually did anything with me in a personal four level or three-dimensional level. That person lives 20 miles from me that way. That person is the one who wakes me up, and that's how I learned to navigate to the twin flames. So what happened is with that person, I always like all the twin flames, okay, have the visions of what I want, how I see the things that needs to be, okay, what it needs to be done, how I accept, what I will accept, okay. And as all the twin flames, we getting this information downloads inside of us of what's going on and what's the feeling is. But also what happened is because the love is too strong, we also have our own desires involved into that part. So the desires is like, okay, I love her, I want to meet her, she will come, I will talk to her, we'll figure this part out, everything's going to be beautiful. Well, year passed by, and you still hold on to this part, you know, she will come, she will contact, she will come, she will contact, and we'll fix this part, everything's going to be nice and beautiful. There is a more time passing by, and all of a sudden you figure it out that this person doesn't want to have nothing to do with you. And this is how you're facing your truth. And how you're facing your truth is when you do this. The difference between the let go and give up is who's in the control, the universe or you. And I want to talk about this a little bit. I may repeat myself out, but you catch up with me. When you let it go, you let it go. I let that person go to God. It's like, you know what? she's your baby, God, you teach her. I can't teach this person anymore. I can't be with this person anymore. I suffer. I can't heal other people because I have this pain. That's gotta go. I need to move. I need to evolve. I need to be what I need to be. So the universe, it's very powerful. The universe always rearrange things. Love it. And I talked to some of you about how you to let it go. You let it go with peace, let it go with love, and just move on that part. And you have to have the trust to surrender, and it's the part to let it go. Simply because there is the only choice you have to have. What I'm saying you have to have. That person that you're in love with and they don't love you. They really don't. And that is the truth. Because if they love you, they will find the time, the place, and the space to love you. If their love is strong, they will overcome everything. They will overcome any obstacle that comes on in its way. Because I will compare this person who wake me up to another person who just walked into my life, and you will see the things, the difference between it. Because those two persons, they're both female, they both have daughters. They have one daughter, okay. And those people, those two persons, they are far away from each other. The one lives 20 miles, the other one is 4,560 miles far away. But we'll talk about these differences later on. I will compare them both of what they do. Because if they loved you, they will become real. And if that love was real, they will come in and they will do the things that they need to do. Now, if they have the 5D information, they don't want to accept the 4D informations, and they will not gonna do actions in the 3D with you. Even if that involves you, somehow involves you. So guess what? That person basically says, I'm not real, I don't want to work. Sorry. You do what you want to do in your life. And you hold on this love inside of you and you suffer. Because deep inside of you, you can't get out to this 5D communication. You can't get out to this heavenly love inside. But that person doesn't want to enjoy that heavenly love inside of them. They're under the radar. They want to do completely different parts for whatever their reason. Okay. So what happened with you though? You trying to move out, you try to get the things better, you're trying to go ahead and dig more and more so you can find the solution for yourself. Okay. And a lot of you that I've been talking, I'm hearing he's pushing me out, he doesn't want to talk to me. I met with him and he told me we are over, he's never going to be living with me, I'm miserable. Another part is like I talked to her, I saw her with her and her husband. We were like only 5 meters apart, and there was like nothing. There was another case of I see her, but she's not. Doesn't seem like this before. They're cold. Why would they be called? So I was looking into it in this part, and it's like, well, they're not real. It's got nothing to do with a real love. And a lot of the people I know, including my friends who are very close to me, they hold on to this 5D love so strong. And when you hold on to that 5D so strong, you do not allow the universe to work inside of you. And what do you mean? What I mean by this, the universe inside of you, you put yourself blockage in 5D, and that blockage is like only that person can open up this blockage in me. Only that person I can love. Only that person can unlock my heart. Only that person can. You programming this part inside of you. Well, you come to the point that that person doesn't want to have nothing to do with you. And now you sit down in some place and you start thinking, it's anything's wrong with me? Is anything wrong with the universe? Is anything wrong with God? Is I want to quit this twin flame? Is what the hell is going on? And then you hear the message. You are insane. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and you're expecting different results. You order something from the universe. Have you ever got it? No. Why? Did you allow the universe to come inside of you? No. Why? And then you see this self-diagnostic that you do to yourself is that you put those blockages inside of you as a programming, and all of a sudden you not going anywhere. You were stuck. You were stuck between the dimensions. Somewhere in some place on a dark corner of that dimensions, you're stuck. You're lost. You're confused. You're in pain. You suffer. What's wrong with me? Till you figure out that you let the universe handles everything. And when the universe handles everything, then your life becomes more peaceful. You find that peace. And the universe is just like, okay, you got in the wrong map. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong space. Let me put you where you belong to. But you have to let go the universe to work inside of you. Most of the people, they don't allow this universe to get in, even in the heart. And there is a lot of vibrations that we have a blockages into. We have a blockages on the soul level, the energy level, mental level. You take physical level, sexual level, name it. We have so many blockages that don't permit us to do what we have to do. So it comes to the point that you do the most important thing to yourself. You surrender to this universe. Because you're like, you know what? I had enough. It's time to let go. I'll go ahead. I will have to do whatever I have to do as long as everything is okay. I understand this person. Done. You take it over from here. And a lot of the people just thinking to do this. To be actually physically do this, it's much more harder. It's much more harder because you're still hanging on to that person on that high 5D love. They don't understand this is a heaven's love, because the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh dimensions were the seventh heaven. Okay, the things are completely different than what is down here. Why? Because down here, the ego rules, the society rules, the religion rules, the money rules. Yeah, and a lot of you getting stuck because of these parts of it. And me trying to work out and help you out on it, I see some more and more people stuck. And the more and more people I told them, just relax, let it go of that person, relax, focus on you. Go make yourself diagnostic of what's going on in you. But you know what they say, right? You teach the best of what you need. And one of my best friends made a great post about that let go. Okay? And you have to figure it out that this part of let go, it's crucial. It's important. Okay? That friend I was just referring to it's Marla Kelly. She made a very good post about that. But a lot of you, they can read, but they don't want to do anything. They don't want to provide actions in the 3D. And they stay stuck. Of it. So when you sit down and you do your own realization, you start to see the truth. You changed. You understand how to love. You understand how to appreciate it. You understand how to work with the energies. You understand how to work with other souls. You understand how to communicate with other souls. You understand so much. You are now new. Maybe you need to work on a new way of understanding sexuality, but that time will comes into you. And you will learn that the sexuality, the way God made it, and sexuality we know, it's totally different. Because if you understand the sexuality He made, you will be a totally different person. But that will come to you over time. Okay? So, I did this to myself, this comparison, and I don't want her anymore. She doesn't want to do anything to me. But I'm a good person. I'm gonna do God's work in her name, so I can let go. I'll do my part. So, a lot of you, they know that I went to Argentina. I honor her. I come back here. I start doing my work. My work, actually, only a few people they knew. I study specifically sexual vibrations, what is that all about, and I study vibrations. I had to understand those vibrations, and for whatever reasons, I still working on that process. I understand a lot, I learn a lot, but I will make some more videos down the road. The whole point was that I completely let go to the universe. And the only thing was that universe, my life is there. You get it. You do what you have to do. I can't find another person. I can't love another person. I can't be with another person. And the universe says inside of me, dear, why are you putting blockages? You teaching other people not to block, to remove themselves. But you got that blockage inside of you. Why just not sit down and focus on yourself? What do you do? We'll help you out. But you need to do relax. Okay. I told this word relax to who knows how many people, and to some people I will tell them all the time. Okay? I won't mention name, but some people in Argentina, they needed to hear that word relájate, relax all the time. I did this self-realizations inside of me. I'm like, okay, universe, you do your best. And the universe says, okay, well, you know what you order when you were with the person number one. Okay? Now, relax. You did a great job. It's time for you to receive. So, what's the story about all this? I always with person number one, she wearing the earrings when she felt good about me, and I know about this vibration. And at some point she stopped wearing them because she knew I will figure it out that she's got something to do in that part, and she stopped wearing them. Person number one also, as I said, she was pregnant, and I love her when she was pregnant, like the baby's mine, okay? And this is gonna be a little harder. So when she gave the birth to the baby, nobody comes in to say, hey, everything was fine, everything was good. The other part was that I was like, okay, well, at least at human point, call, see, hey Dio, how are you? Nothing. Another part was I wanted to see the baby growing up, who she is. No idea, right? And over the time, these parts inside of me, they were pain. 5D, I was thinking, hey, I will take her out in a dance. I want her to wear a nice dress. I want, at least she can tell me, hey, look at her, she's good. That's how she is, picture something. Nothing. So here is on 5D, you want the stuff. There is nothing on the 3D, okay? There's nothing, zero. So, all of a sudden, the universe decides to connect me to person number two. So the person number two asked me about the twin flames. A little question. That little questions turned to talking about us. Had nothing to do with twin flames. We didn't even finish the conversations about twin flames. Period. Now I have experience with this kind of connections for a while. I'm like, okay, I trust, I surrender, I let go, no resistance, learn my lessons. I'm here. The next day, person number two, I call her in the morning, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm okay. You called a little early, I had a surprise for you. Surprise? Okay, well, it's okay, don't worry about it. She was like, I wanted to wear something special for you. And we talk. And inside of me, something special for you, she wants to wear something special to you. Okay. What do you want to wear for me, something special? I mean, I don't want to feel you bad, you can go ahead and do it. And she say, I want to wear a special earrings just for you. I'm like, okay, go put them in. She came back with the earrings, she showed it to me. It's like, here we go. Just for you. I never asked her about that part. It came from her, from inside, naturally, on her own. So the pain that I had from person number one got healed right there in the spot. And I'm like, deal. That feels good, you know. You're healing. You need that part. You need to heal this situation. Now, we keep on talking, and her daughter, she comes in. We're in a video conference. We're talking, and her daughter comes in. Nice, beautiful sunshine, very hyper girl, and she knows me from the videos that her mom watching over from YouTube. And she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. Okay, and we start playing the monkey business games. We start making the fish face and start playing all that stuff, and she have fun. She enjoyed. I enjoyed it too. Okay, so the pain number two from the person number one got healed. All of a sudden it got healed. So we keep on talking, we're fixing stuff. Every time this person number two heals me inside, naturally. I don't ask her anything. I don't ask her to do nothing. She was doing the things that I wanted from person number one. And she was doing it naturally. No push, no rush, anything. Not even anything. I didn't ask her to do anything. Everything that it was mutual. So what we find out that over time is that neither she, neither do I, talking about number two, have a face mask. We talking without face masks. We do the things without face mask. We are our true selves. We work with the energy, we work with the feelings, not of what we know as the humans. And then you understand that the soul went across the path and evolve. The soul is teaching you to remove all this part of I want, I need, I have to, I must, I control, to only one thing. I feel. So the feelings start going between me and person number two. And all of a sudden she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do something for you. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna show you a nice dress so we can go out on a date. So you will know you will like the dress. Okay, I ordered this for a person number one. So that part, again, healed. I got healed for pains that were for over 3 years. Inside of me, a person who lives 20 miles away from me, who didn't even bother, out of a human point, to even make a phone call. I got healed from a person who is 4,500 miles away and knew what to do. But in order this healing to happen to me, I had to remove those blockages inside of me so I can remove those pains, so I can move up and where I need to be. So, to explain it to you on that part, is the person number two is like real me. She knows me better than I know myself. That person sees everything inside of me naturally. It doesn't have anything to do with things or situations or marriages or cultures. Okay, person number 2 is married. Person number 2, before she goes to bed, she calls Dio and says like, hey Dio, I love you. Sweet dreams. I'll talk to you in the morning. Because it's real. Trusts its feelings and does the right things. Okay? Person number 1 never even made a phone call in the first place. So that's why I'm trying to tell you with this example is when you become real yourself to yourself, the real person who you're seeking from the universe, your twin or your divine partnership, your soulmate, whatever label you want to put into, okay, he's out there also looking for you. But we are stuck on so many blockages inside of us. And once we remove that blockages inside of us, then we allow the universe to work in you. And when the universe starts working, it's magic. I was in a similar relationship with someone last year. And there was the people, oh my gosh, Dio, how the people's gonna follow you? Oh my god, Dio, what are you doing? You're messing up again. I have a little think about this. If I don't change, if I don't shake the things, if I don't move, I won't be able to evolve. I will be stuck like some of you, stuck to this one person and never looked out. I will never be experienced this part. I was never gonna be talking to you about this part that you have those blockages inside of you, simply because I would not be able to do that if I had no experience it. See, a lot of people they can comes in, they can talk on cameras of knowing. It's very different when you get in a camera and you're talking from experience out of it. And I think like maybe like 2 or 3 people they were like, when I posted on a Facebook I'm engaged, and there was a person who right away messaged on the Facebook, Dio, congratulations on your spiritual engagement. I understand what's going on. So the universe can tell you these things when you're in alignment with the universe. I know what's going on. There's gonna be people go crazy, people's gonna go nuts, and the universe just comes in. It's like, Dio, relax. They put the relaxed vibrations on me, and I'm okay. I'm relaxed. I let it go. Whatever needs to be happen, it will happen. They're like, okay, just relax. Things are coming up to you. It's time for you to receive. Relax. Calm down. So here is we're talking about with person number 2. Okay, how the things are going. With person number 1, I wanted to sit down. I wanted to talk, and I wanted to organize things. So see what you want, see what I want. Okay, we can see what the situations needs to be, how it needs to be, how to create a new life, new family, how everything to be, how you to design this part of your new life. Okay, never happened. Okay, with person number 2, that came naturally. We start talking about what we need to do, how we need to do it, what it must be done. And I told her, hey, I'm not divorced yet. And she's like, well, it's about you to think. So we talk about the next day. I went out to my mailbox. And guess what I found in my mailbox? There was a notice from attorney. And the notice was, Mr. Veselinov, we would like to inform you that your wife, Ms. Veselinov, filed a divorce settlement against you in the county that we're living here, and you need a lawyer. Wow. So I'm talking one night about all these problems, and all of a sudden that comes in. I'm giving you this example and experience of how powerful the universe is, and how powerful divine time is. Because everything just aligns itself to happen. And this is not like things that just appear. Those are real effects of what you did. You become real, and everything else start to materialize to be a real. Because the universe doesn't want you to suffer. The universe doesn't want you to be in pain. The universe wants you to understand the heaven and bring it down to earth. You to be happy. You to live happy. So I always wanted from person number one to at least text me and says like, how are you? Hey, this is what's going on in my life. Or hey, I'm doing such and such. Or person number two, hey, I'm going to school, I'm going to pick my daughter. 30 minutes later, hey, I'm home. Hey, I'm going to be cooking some dinner. Here what I'm cooking. Picture. Hey, we're going out for a walk. Here are some pictures of where you're walking. Hey, I'm going to go tomorrow to my office. You can call me there. How human that could be compared to a person who, I don't want to say is not human because it's a human, but a person who doesn't even care about it, and you love them. You love them, but they don't love you. Simply because you have your reality for you. They're not real on that part. They maybe love you, they don't come to you, but that is a completely different story. They're still not real, because if they were real, they will come to you. And a person number two, I want to talk about it, it's that she understands everything. And she's like, I know how to heal you, I know how to work out with you. But there is one more thing, dear. Now, you're the only one person that I understand what real love is. Because I gave her the same love I have for person number one. And I complete her. And here's the part that two real people, two real souls that are involved, two people who went through a lot of crap. Okay, because person number two, by the way, Same like me. She went through a person to person to person to person. Oh, that's my twin flame. That's my twin flame. That's my twin flame. That's my twin flame. You know what? I think that's my twin flame. And guess what? We went through all these people for reasons. Okay, simply to look, to find what it is. But you never know what it is until you give up of your own desires. You give up of your control. Because when you're in the control, things are different. You steering it. You have blockages, you have brakes, and you step on the gas and the engine, but you're pushing the brakes in the car. And you want to go someplace, you're going nowhere. The worst part is when you step on the brakes and you step on the engine, you're going to burn the tires. And that's why a lot of you are burnt out. Why? You're burnt out because you didn't find the time to face the reality inside of you. You didn't find the time to remove this insanity of you, to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, year after year, year after year. There was a people I talked to, they've been in this magical circle for 20 years, even more. Eventually they end up with the person because there is no other choice. Or they eventually move out of their life and they're completely different, they understand everything. And now you understand that the person number one, for me, the reason that she doesn't call, doesn't talk, doesn't want to see her, doesn't want to show me her baby, or doesn't want to show any feelings, because it's to push you to become in a different relationship, to push you that they're not real, they don't want to be real with you. For whatever reasons, they don't want to be real with you, and they're pushing you so strong so you can be disconnect from them. And that's the part when they think that when you get in a relationship, they'll forget about you. And I talked to some of those people, and that was a big illusion. So the part is not about me to be about with number one. The part is about you to be real. Because when you become real, the one who is real by the universe will be with you. And they will bring exact happiness the way you want it. That person will love you the way you want it. That person will do everything because they want it. And that person number two will do everything the way you like it. Naturally, on their own. You don't have to tell them anything. They just do it for you because they feel inside what you want without even you say a word. And if you want to be happy in your life, you want to be happy on this spiritual journey, okay, you really have to find a time for self-realization. Face yourself in the mirror, because suffering is not good at all. I cannot serve other people if I suffer. I can't be. If I came for this 20 twin flame journey to be explained more and more, and to bring more and more stuff from up there to down here, then I have to be happy. I have to allow this happiness inside of me so I can work with you. And I made a post about who is more important, your mission or your twin. So to go back again, all right, I did my mission. The divine, they saw the mission. They knew what happened. They told me, relax, everything's okay. And now I'm receiving what I need to receive. I deserve to be loved. And a lot of you, because it's stuck on old parts, a lot of you that they were stuck on it is like, Dio, you sending your twin flame to hell. I'm talking about number one. I didn't send her to hell. That person sent themselves. I didn't do anything about it. Person number one, she put herself in this situation, not me. She chose to be silent. She chose not to talk. She chose not to do anything. She chose suffering. Compared to a person number two. Person number two suffered 8 years in a marriage. Her husband complains from her all the time for things that don't really matter. Her husband don't give her the things that normal human being will do to a wife. And the number two deserves everything in her life to be treated with love. But here is the part of a journey of that person number two remove all the blockages inside of her, went out and removed all her fears inside of her, went in and did the self-realizations inside of her, and went in and opened her soul to believe again in love. And when that love opens, she wants to love the person who loves her the same way. And all of a sudden you find out that whatever you wanted to, you have it in your hands. Well, I didn't meet person number two in physical, but we will. With person number two, we already have a plans. What to do, how to do it, how it's going to be, where we are going to be. And all of a sudden, everything starts going with a smooth flow inside of me and person number two, with peace. Simply you resonate with the universe, and the universe tells you one thing: relax, I got you. And when you have these vibrations with that peace inside of you, you understand that you're in the right road, and all you have to do is let yourself afloat, like you're in a floating thing in the sea, and the sea is taking you little by little different ways, but little by little you're going someplace. Simply because that's the way the things work. But if you do not allow yourself, you don't let it go of someone like person like who is a person number one, you will never find the person number two. You will never find a person that goes out and says, I'll wear this dress for you. I bought it and I didn't wear it for nobody else. He was bought it for a different person, but he never came. I bought those shoes specifically for that dress, but that person never showed up. Person number two is like, I do everything for you. I understand everything. And person number two deserve everything in their life because they understand true love. And with this one, I live in you. It's you to make up your mind of what you're doing in your life as an awakened soul. How do you want your life to be? Because there's gonna be someone like number two, and they're gonna send you a video, and they're gonna sing just for you, a very special song, just for you. But some of you out there will not hear that song because they hold on to a person number one and they suffer. Thank you so much for this video. I hope it helps you out. I hope you finally understand that if you don't shift, you don't move, you don't trust, you don't surrender, you don't let go, you won't be able to get yourself from this unstuck position or wherever you are in your journey. And my final position is like always, whatever you do in your life, be love. Simply be love.